At Goodwill right now, about to meet up with Carrie, American Arbitrage, and Don. So hopefully we'll find some good things. Okay, this is actually the first time I'm going to be meeting Carrie. I caught up with him via an NC Picker, and so instead of boring you with my whole conversation and me looking away and not catching him on camera the whole time, I figured I'd just give you a voiceover plus all the licensed music that I can't really pick up on camera right now. So I always look for HP or any kind of printer ink, and I'll look it up because not all printer ink is created equal. This stuff I looked at the 933 XL, and they were selling it for $2.50. Unfortunately, it didn't go for more than $7 at a time, so I had to put it back. Then I started looking around, and I noticed there was another one, so I was like, maybe I could bundle it up. I didn't really pick up anything where the bundle was going to be worth the $5 because I was probably only going to make $7 or $8 profit, and I don't think that was quite worth it for the amount that I was going to spend on it, so I put both of them back. I grabbed on this game and found a Rawlings Renegade baseball glove. This is a great find. They did want $5 for it, but these I checked and it looks like they run from anywhere between $25 to $35, maybe even $40. So it was worth the risk of paying $5 at Goodwill for this glove. So I picked it up, and this was a great find. Now this was a really cool piece. I found it was a Rubies Captain America mask, and I liked it because it was rubber. Most of the time you find the plastic ones and they're not worth very much, but this one being authentic and rubber seemed like it could be a little more valuable. And as I looked it up, I noticed that they went anywhere from $15 to $20 with shipping. So I picked it up. I had to take it. The interesting thing about this one, and I got really excited because I thought it was cool, was I noticed it didn't have a price tag. So I was hoping they would cut me some slack on that. But fortunately, this Goodwill's policy was that if it didn't have a price tag, it had to go back to the back and be put into their system and then sold after that. And it wasn't going to be worth my time to wait around because I didn't know how long it would be. So even though I didn't put it back, she took it and said it had to go to the back. I saw under a pile of things, they had a Garmin sitting over here with a charger. I usually don't pick these up because they don't go for a lot, but this one, they only wanted $2 for, and I decided that since it goes for about $10 to $15, even though they sometimes are a slow sell, that is probably a pretty good find. Now this interesting one was a snow globe. People like snow globes. This was a nativity scene, and I didn't really know for sure if I wanted to get it, so I Google imaged it, and it was hard to find any kind of exact one, so I didn't really pick it up, and so I put it back. Now this was a really cool shirt I found. I didn't really know a lot about it. I'd never heard of the band, and it said Lift Evil on the bottom, so really cool graphic. But I wanted to go check with Carrie and Don and see what they had to say. This looks like a band t-shirt to you? Or, yeah. I mean, it looks like, you ever heard of them?
Yeah, I think so.
You do? Warlord?
I don't even if it wasn't a band t-shirt, it could be worth some money.
Yeah.
It's just got cool graphics on it.
It is cool. It is cool. So,
What's the tag look like? Is it vintage or is it?
It's modern, but like it could be like they just get generic kind of brands and put their stuff over. Let's see.
The Salem Civic Center right over there in Roanoke, they did a merch dump on every single Goodwill in this area, and like all these like all kinds of like from Paul McCartney to Weekend and everything, and John Mayer, Madonna, all kinds of, I mean, hundreds of t-shirts. And we just started popping it, and they would unload a few of them every few days. Like they had a Bruce Springsteen jacket, and I'm telling you, we cleaned up. We spent probably $400 or $500 at Goodwill, but we're still selling those t-shirts. And it was just shocking because they were all over these racks, and no one, and I'm like, we were getting here at nighttime because I worked during the day. And I'm like,
a lot of them up.
Yeah, I've cut most of them as far as I know.
Dang, dude.
Yeah,
I can't find that or anything.
I think it's a cool t-shirt though.
Probably
the graphics on it alone.
Yeah, I think the graphics pretty cool.
And it's a size 5.
What is 5X?
Yeah,
so 5X. That's huge.
Wow. All right.
I'd probably get it.
In total, I ended up spending $24 here at this Goodwill. My profit's going to be around $100 to $120, so I'll take it. You see the Captain America mask is sitting there after she took it back. Alas, it wasn't meant to be. On to the next Goodwill with American Arbitrage. The first thing I found was this awesome looking yearbook. I always pick up yearbooks because people lose them and over time, and they really want them, so they tend to be slow sellers, but they're also very good if they're cheap. And I found this one for 99 cents. This is a 1998 yearbook, and so it was a cool find. Yeah, someone always misses one.
Oh yeah.
Like $10. This one's 99 cents.
That's good. Yeah, no brainer.
Yeah.
You sit there in a store for a while and it'll eventually go.
Exactly. Carrie found a vintage Bills mug. And why did you put that back? Why did you put that back?
Didn't have the lid.
Oh, good call.
I thought of it, actually 99 cents with no lid. It had some paint damage and no lid.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, Probably still could make it. Though,
But-
'cause it's vintage builds, so
Yeah, that's what I
probably
was
still be valuable
What's this?
since there's really no risk.
Is that Old Braves?
It's a modern one.
Is
I
it?
think it's retro style.
In good condition. How should I risk it? Doesn't have a price tag.
See if they'll, yeah. Right.
No,
Worst they can do is say no again.
that's true. In this pile of hats, I found a couple of cool things. This one right here was a vintage Jeff Gordon winter cap. Now, usually NASCAR isn't good, but I thought that someone would like the vintage colors because this was the rainbow colors for Jeff Gordon and not just the fire and the later years. Also, I found these Boston Red Sox hats that were brand new, and I probably should have grabbed them, but I just noticed that they were youth caps, and I didn't really know for sure how much I would go for because they were still $2 a piece for caps, and I didn't know if I would make much profit. Probably should have taken the time to look them up. Junior hats, junior hats. Don, how long you been doing this stuff?
Probably about 10 years.
Oh, man, I wish I had the experience. Jen's been doing it way longer than me,
Oh,
and so she can spot things. She knows more about like vintage stuff than I do. What is this? So, do you have anything you like to buy?
Toys, plushes, mid-century modern.
See, that's the one thing I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to figure it out with mid-century modern stuff. I'm glad I have a teammate. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
What do you think about this little smallest coffee mug ever seen?
That's probably, you can ask Kerry. He knows his stuff about sports.
Oh, that's
But
true.
he usually sells those in like bundles.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Only one, man. If it was any more, probably not gonna buy it. But the world's smallest Tampa Bay Buccaneers mug.
Oh yeah, the little ones from the quarter.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's from the gumball machine.
Oh, that was fun. I found these really cool Grinch shoes. I thought they were neat because they had a good color, they'd never been worn, and the Grinch sells pretty well. But when I started looking at them, I noticed there was no brand on them, and there were no size. So I ended up deciding, hey, for $5 for shoes, I'm probably just going to put those back. I did end up finding these red Timberland, or what I thought were Timberland shoes. They ended up being Fat Farm, so P-H-A-T, Fat Farm. And they were in great condition, so I picked them up. Now, I had to go, so I went to say goodbye to Carrie and Dawn before I left. Pleasure meeting you, man.
Yeah, pleasure meeting you too.
So, look forward to it.
See you and your wife in Charlotte then, man.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be there. So,
brother.
all right, nice to meet you.
Take care, Brandon.
You too. Dawn, I gotta take off, but it's nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
There's some good finds, by the way. I like that Grinch. I saw some Grinch shoes over there, but it didn't have a brand on them or a size, so I just kind of left them. I don't know.
This one's probably the best. This mid-century modern right here.
Man, Jen will be so mad at me. Here, let's get this and I'm gonna show it, and she's gonna be mad at me when she sees the video. Look what Dawn got.
I think it's $5.99.
Yep, that's a great find. Oh, I'm gonna feel some heat for that one. Are you
You
gonna?
might not want to show her.
All right, guys, just hung out with Carrie and Dawn from American Arbitrage. Had a good time, found a few good things. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.